Crowd is really yelling here at the start. Terry Collar all the way to the end line. A sweeping hook shot, almost falling and catching the rim. Rebound by Dave Jones. This is Massey. His rolls off, and we got a whistle. And a foul is against Hamlin's. Number 25, Brian Jacobson.
Both of these teams, Jim, will really be going all out because both teams feel if they can get by this one, they've got an excellent shot at going all the way.
Keith Massey at the line to shoot the pair. This is the first. Both teams have good size. Miller 6'3", Massey 6'6" in that front line. Gustafson 6'4", Strandy 6'2". Missed them both. Follow shot is up and no good. Missing was Dave Jones. Hamlin rebounds. The redhead, Wally Gustafson in the corner. Hooks a pass underneath. Fall away jumper is good by Doug Strandy. 2-0. We've played less than a minute. Hamlin pressing. Underneath, there should be an easy one for Massey. Got it. The number 1 ranked Hamlin Flyers, 23-1. Freeman Flyers 22-2, third ranked. And the Flyers defending champions. Fall away jumper rolling in for Brian Jacobson. 4-2 Hamlin. Kent Miller. Collar makes the save before he gets back across the midcourt line. Drop to Mike Wallner. Massey, left-handed jumper, and he smacks it in from 12. Tie game at 4-all. Mark Prouty goes over to Strandy. Back now to Jacobson. He's got it from 20. Both teams off to a roaring start here. Deflected pass was going to be handled. Another loose ball. Miller threw it right in the hands of Gustafson.
5 straight turnovers in about 10 seconds.
Stevenson, a 5'11", playing the post there for Hamlin. Gustafson on the baseline. Wide open to the top of the key. A little short of the rim is Prouty's shot. Rebound, they're running. Miller to Waldner. Shot up no good. The rebound is picked off by Mike Stevenson. Comes up to Strandy. Strandy with a short jumper off the glass. He got it. Both teams really taking it to each other right now. It's 8-4 Hamlin. Just about 3 minutes, about 2 minutes gone in the half, or the first quarter. Massey off the glass. Ooh! 8-6. Hamlin still out in front by 2 as the Chargers are on the attack now. Strandy, lob pass Stevenson. Wouldn't climb over the rim for him. And the rebound handled by Doug Jones over to Kerry Collar. Collar at the top of the key. They left him open at 15. High Archer's a little wide. Rebound, jump ball. Collar and Strandy will jump at the Hamlin free line. Beg your pardon, the Freeman free line. Officials for this game, Dale Weber of Mount Vernon and Gerald Red Bickett of Oldham. We have a first substitute for Freeman, number 30, the fine sophomore Barry Glanzer, replacing Collar. Glanzer's come off the bench many times this year. He's a fine sophomore, been averaging 15 points a game since he moved up into the varsity. Both teams really hustling. It'll be Hamlin's ball. And here's another Freeman substitute, number 20, Brad Letcher, checks in.
Jim, speaking of Glanzer, Coach Ron Bennett said they wouldn't even be here at the state tournament without Glanzer.
And Waltner goes out for Freeman. Gustafson, 4:20 to play first quarter, 8-6 Hamlin. Jacobson on the wing. Underneath Stevenson, and he's fouled by Kent Miller. Number 52, that's the first team foul against Freeman. One team foul against Hamlin. Dick Basinger, sporting a new hairdo, has a nice permanent wave there. This is Dick's final Class B tournament. Come Saturday night, he's all through with the teaching and coaching profession. Stevenson hits the first. Second shot also good. And it's a 10-6 game. Intercepted pass by Stevenson and blocked by Letcher. Takes it out of the air, goes down to Miller. He may go to Massey, elects to shoot. Got it. 10-8, Hamlin by 2. Under 4 to play here in the first period. Tempo really moving fast in this one. Gustafson in the corner to Strandy. Stevenson hooks it up. Basket will not count. A foul was on Jones. Non-shooting foul. Hamlin will put it in play. This is Brian Jacobson. Hamlin, light blue jerseys, gold numerals, Freeman the white. Gustafson is outside to Strandy. Strandy fires, spinning off. Rebound picked off by Massey, almost taken away from him by Gustafson, and then off the fingertips of Brad Letcher. Hamlin's ball. 3:33 to play, first quarter, 10-8 Hamlin. Well, Gustafson, short one. It's holding. 12-8. We've had a crowd that's been very much alive here throughout the first round session. This is the final game of opening round play. Outside to Letcher. Miller got it. Good 15-foot spinning jumper by Kent Miller. His 4th point. 12-10, and they keep tight. Strandy lost it out of bounds. Hamlin pressing. Miller, 20-footer. Got it. Took a good bounce high off the rim, and it's a tie game at 12. Third time it's been deadlocked. 2:40 to play, first quarter. Stevenson in the lane, off the glass. Won't hold. Rebound Massey for Freeman, off to Letcher. Letcher long pass, side court to Miller. Under the basket, Massey off the glass. Won't hold. Rebound Strandy for Hamlin. Release pass comes up court to Prouty. Prouty almost had the dribble broken up. This is Jacobson. Good. Hamlin regains the lead by 2. With 2:10 to play, first period. What a matchup we've got here in an opening round game. Brad Letcher. Almost it was over the head. Couldn't control it, was Massey. That's the 6th turnover against the Flyers. Number 22, Mike Walter will check back in, and Terry Collar will check back in a moment as they report the officials table for Freeman. Wally Gustafson into the corner for Hamlin with 1:45 to go in the first period. To Prouty, back to Gustafson. He's got it up, and it's going to stick. 16-12, Hamlin. Intercepted pass, Stevenson. They got 3-on-2. Stevenson will shoot. Got it. Boy, he gets the job done in tight. And Coach Ron Bennett wants a Freeman timeout with 1:20 to play in the first quarter. It's Hamlin 18, Freeman 12.
Timeout. They may try to regroup and do things a little bit differently. They have 7 turnovers with still 1:20 left to go in the first quarter.
Red Beckett will give it to Kerry Collar, who has come in along with Walter at the guards. Barry Glanzer is at a guard with, they got 3 guards in there now. Collar, Walter, and Barry Glanzer. This is Walter giving up a little height over to Glanzer. Here's Massey, baseline good. 10-footer. 18-14, under a minute to play, first quarter. Prouty brings it up to Strandy in the corner to Gustafson. Massey on Gustafson there. Both teams man-to-man. Stevenson brings it outside to Prouty. Back to... Oh, and Gustafson didn't handle the pass. It's out of bounds with 39 seconds to play. 5th turnover against the Chargers. That brings Coach Dick Basic to his feet. They didn't like that. Terry Collar. Bouncer over to Waltner. Or to Glanzer. Now back to Collar. To Glanzer. In the lane. Letcher. Falling off. Rebound. Massey up. Got it. 18-16. Massey with 10 points. 10 of Freeman's 16. 8 seconds. There's Gustafson, who's going to take the shot. 5. Jacobson, short. Rebound. Good. He beat the buzzer. Strandy got it in there at the end of the first quarter. Quarter starts, and Freeman takes it down, and Miller scores them in tight. Now we have a foul called on Brad Letcher away from the ball. That's Letcher's first third-team foul against Freeman. In that first period, both teams shooting hot. Hamlin 9 of 15 for 60%. Freeman 8 of 15 for 53%. Wally Gustafson, he doesn't shoot too much, at least so far in this game. Jacobson, little short, won't quite bounce the opposite way. Glanzer comes out of there with it for the Flyers. Glanzer to the baseline, brings it all the way to Miller, but called for traveling. 20-18 Hamlin in the first minute of play here of the second quarter. Gustafson has been averaging 13 points. He hasn't taken many shots in this game so far. Crowdy to Jacobson. Back to trying to get it inside to Stevenson. It's going to be deflected out of bounds by Freeman. Wally Gustafson will put it in play for the Chargers. Comes into Strandy. Taken away by a very alert Keith Massey. Over to Collar. Long shot at the top of the key, and Collar bangs it in. We got a tie game at 20. Fourth time it's been tied. Freeman's press. Crowdy across the timeline. Over to Jacobson. Lob past to Stevenson. Got it for 5'11". Boy, he does a great job inside, I'll tell you. He operates like a 6'5" man. Glanzer across the line. It's Hamlin by 2 once again. 6.5 to go in the first half. Glanzer at the left post to Miller. Miller in the lane. Got it up short. Rebound. And did Gustafson really rack Miller? Foul on Gustafson. His first, only the second team foul against Hamlin. Miller took a pretty good blow that time.
In football, they give the hardest hit award to a player every week. That'll be the hardest hit of the tournament thus far, I think.
Inbounds pass to Glanzer. Almost a steal by Crowdy digging at him. Glanzer. Miller sliding away underneath. A good move by Miller. Ket Miller. Deadlocked at 22. The 6th time the score's been tied. Gustafson. Traveling. Timeout called by Hamlin. 6 minutes to play in the half. It's 22 all. For Ipswich over Wilmot. Dell Rapids beat Agar 56-51. In the first game tonight, it was Custer rolling over Andy Central 79-53. Terry Collar. Over to Dave Jones. He came into the timeout. Collar, long range, bingo. First time Freeman's had the lead at 24-22. Crowdy to Strandy to Gustafson on the wing. Deep in the corner to Strandy. Hooks it up. Won't go. Tipped up. Good. Number 41, Strandy. 24 all. And we got a ding-dong battle going here. Barry Glanzer. Fine sophomore. Over to Collar. Back to Glanzer. Letcher lost the ball. A race for it. Letcher controls it. Hooks it over to Collar. Spinning out. Letcher rebounds. Quick pass baseline to Glanzer. Intercepted pass by Strandy, but a foul on Strandy. That's his first, and it's the 3rd team foul. 3 apiece now. Number 52, Kent Miller checking back in for Freeman. And Letcher will go out. Dave Jones will put it in play for the Flyers under their own basket. 4:58 remaining in the half. Long shot, Glanzer. Woo-wee! Way out there in right field. 26-24 Freeman. 4:45 to play in the half. Here comes Prouty on the attack. Baseline to Jacobson. Here's Stevenson. Got it. That's his third field goal, 8 points for Mike Stevenson. 5'11" senior. Brian Jacobson is a junior. Mark Prouty is a junior, starting for Hamlin. Dave Jones to Glanzer. Knocked out of his hands. Who has control? It's going to be controlled by Prouty. To Jacobson, to Stevenson, and then up to Prouty, and we got a foul on Kerry Collar, his first. Glanzer over at the sideline having a word with Coach Ron Bennett of Freeman, as we have Doug Strandy at the line. Shooting 2. Got the first. And Hamlin is 3 out of 3 from the line. 0 for 2 for Freeman at the free throw line. 4:12 to play in the half. Missed that one. Rebound by Keith Massey. That's his 5th rebound. Over the Collar, takes it across the line. Dave Jones underneath baseline. Massey off the glass. He got it. 27-28. Freeman by 1. Strandy drives up, hooks up a... Looks like that one was way off the mark, but it got the English off the glass. Hamlin takes the lead by 1 with 3:40 to go in the half. Barry Glanzer. Jones back to Glanzer, to Jones at the top of the circle. The Collar looks over to the bench, takes a instructions from Coach Ronnie Bennett. Jones at the post to Miller. Collar from the baseline, way short behind the basket, and it'll be Hamlin's ball. Inbounds pass comes in to Wally Gustafson, right back to Prouty. Prouty throws it away again. That's twice he's done that, and apparently Wally Gustafson is not hustling up the floor to get the pass because Coach Dick Baslinger is yelling instructions at Gustafson. Number 35, Brad Zimprich is in for Hamlin. Mike Walter. Jones, a long shot, rolling off the rim. Rebound is handled by Stradley, taken away from him by Waltner to Massey. In and out. Rebound Stevenson for Hamlin. 2:45 to play in the half. 29-28 Hamlin. Stevenson all the way, hooks it up, it won't go over. And we have a whistle and an offensive charging foul on Stevenson. His first 4-team foul. Both teams now with 4 team fouls.
Jim, the fans might watch coming down now. Keith Massey has been the bulk of the Freeman attack. You might watch on the right side of your screen, number 35 out front, Zimprich, and inside, number 45, Gustafson. They're trying to work somewhat of a semi-sandwich job on the big guy.
Here's Miller, threw it up, and he's fouled by Gustafson. Looked as though Hamlin was in a zone that time.
Just as I said that, Jim, they switched defenses.
All right, Brad Letcher checking back in for Freeman, replacing Dave Jones. 2:28 to play here in the first half. 2 shots for Kent Miller. 6'3" senior. He's got 10 points. First time at the line. It's all tied up at 29 with 2:28 to play in the half. Kent Miller, big, strong basketball player. His Chargers are ahead again by 1. As Miller hits both free throws. They're 2 out of 4 from the line. A steal by Collar. Waltner got it.
That's the Flyers' biggest lead of the night, 3 points.
2:15 to play in the half. Boy, they're going after each other. Strandy in the corner. Zimprich got it. 31-32. Freeman by 1 with 1:57 to go. Collar behind the key right side to Letcher. Here's Massey, turnaround jumper off the glass. Boy, he likes that spot. Massey with 14 points. 34-31, Freeman by 3. Zimprich. Strandy, long shot. Off the heel of the rim, rebound, Kent Miller for the Flyers. Over to Letcher, down the corner to Waldner, long shot, little long. Rebound, Massey, short with this one. Here's the rebound, loose ball, going to be handled by Brian Jacobson of the Chargers. 1:15 to go in the half, and Freeman holds a 3-point lead. Waldner hooks it over to Zimprich, or rather Jacobson to Zimprich. Now to Gustafson in the corner, and an offensive foul on Zimprich, running in and knocking down Kerry Collins. Timeout is going to be called by Hamlin with 1:03 to go in the half. Freeman 34, Hamlin 31. Mark Prouty is checked back in for the Hamlin Chargers, number 23 at a guard. On the attack, and Davy Jones comes in for Freeman. This is Glanzer with under a minute to play in the half, and Freeman by 3. Block, traveling. Going up with a shot was Waldner. He come back down after they had blocked the ball, and he still had control of it, called for traveling. Inbounds pass to Gustafson with 50 seconds in the first half. Strandy lost it, out of bounds. Hamlin not handling the ball well now. That's their 13th turnover in the half. Freeman has 11. Glanzer in control for the Flyers. Over to Letcher, back to Glanzer. Letcher to Massey. Little long, rebound Gustafson. Freeman defense hustling back. Gustafson brings it down to Jacobson on the side. Here is Gustafson. That's his third field goal, 6 points. 15 seconds to play. Clock running down to the half. Freeman by 1. Glanzer. Long shot. Good by Glanzer. 4 points for Glanzer. Long shot at the buzzer at the end of the half. And it's a tight one.
Freeman Flyers finds Keith Massey, the big 6'6" senior center, leading the scoring with 14 points, and Kent Miller, the 6'3" senior forward. Basketball during the regular season on the short end of a 36-33 halftime score. Led in scoring here in the first half by Brian Jacobson. Lines 75%, making 3 out of 4. So the Hamlin Chargers, who led 20.
White now as we start the third period. Referee Red Bickett sets it up, and here we go. Comes back to Kerry Collar in the back line. Into the front court. Bounce pass. Shot up by Jones, a little long. Rebounded by Strandy. Deflected out of bounds by a hustling Mike Waltner. Both teams starting their original starting fives. Waltner, Miller, Massey, Collar, and Jones. Strandy, Gustafson, Stevenson, Prouty, and Jacobson. Here's Stevenson. Partially blocked. Strandy rebounds, baseline, got it. Freeman by 1 now, with a half a minute gone in the third period. A lot of basketball left. Intercepted by Gustafson. Goes over to Prouty. He'll take it down into the forecourt for the Chargers. Checks off at the top of the key. Gives to Strandy. Looks for help. Back out to Prouty. Freeman man-to-man defensively in the corner to Strandy. Prouty between circles. Left side to Jacobson, to Prouty in the lane. Stevenson traveling, called on Stevenson.
Jim, you mentioned only 10 fouls in that first half. That's an indication, as you took a look at Ron Bennett, that the officials are going to let these boys play, and I think that would be fitting for the number 1 and 3 ranked teams. Miller,
Collar, checked off there by Prouty. Gives to Waldner, fires he, hits it off the glass. 3-point lead for the Flyers again from Freeman. Prouty. And a very enthusiastic crowd throughout the day and evening here. They've seen some fine basketball games. Bingo bango from the top of the key by Prouty. Bulls Hamlin within one again. They took charge early in the game. Freeman battled back from a short deficit. Neither team has had any kind of a substantial lead. Underneath, all alone, reverse layup is missed by Dave Jones. Jones this time got it. Good hustle for the Flyers. That's Jones' first point of the game. Prouty driving against Waltner. Checks off on the dribble. Over to Jacobson. Has the screen from Stevenson. It rolls off the rim. Rebound Massey. Quick release pass to Collar. Up court to Waltner. Waltner banging from the corner. Little long. Rebound. Stevenson. Long pass down court to Strandy. Is Freeman's defense, but Strandy blows the layup and will have a jump ball on the rebound. Collar and Prouty.
You mentioned the absence of a substantial lead, Jim. The biggest lead in the game was 18-12 Hamlin. That coming with 1:20 left in the first quarter. Freeman's biggest lead has been 3.
Collar and Prouty jumping at the Hamlin circle now as referee Red Beckett will set it up. He's on the board of control of the State High School Activities Association also. Been in athletics many, many years, an official for more years than maybe Red would like to tell you. Here's Waltner back to Collar. Freeman on the attack. Spinning jumper, and Massey finds the range again. That's his first point of the second half, and it gives him 16. He's averaging 22 on the year, along with 13 rebounds. Stevenson, double team, fall away jumper. They've got him sandwiched in out far. Tip back to Stevenson. He hit it this time. 42-39, Freeman by 3. Miller controls it in the corner for the Flyers. Off the rim, rebound, Jones in, and he's fouled by Strandy. His second, first team foul of the half against the Chargers. Dave Jones will put it in play under the Flyers basket. Massey, short, rebound, Gustafson, dribbles away from the traffic. In the corner, Jacobson, short. Rebound on the bounce by Massey. Sends a bounce pass over to Jones. That's 9 rebounds for Massey. Intercepted by Stevenson, now to Prouty. Oh, they're moving it up, both teams. Really a fire out here. 42-39, Freeman hanging on to that 3-point lead. Prouty looks good. From the top of the circle, 42-41. Tipped away by Strandy to Jacobson, to Stevenson, and to Prouty. Basket counts, and he's fouled by Jones. Timeout, Freeman, 4:08 to play, third period. It's Hamlin 43, Freeman 42. 3-point play. Well, you won't see better basketball. These 10,000 fans jammed into the arena and thousands more on television. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Prouty makes it a 3-point play and a 2-point lead for Hamlin County, 44-42. Remember, next week we'll be right here to bring you the championship round action of the State A tournament. Here's Prouty with a block pass, takes control, up to the shot. It's going to fall off the rim, out of bounds, and it was tipped out apparently off the fingertips of Brad Letcher, who came in at the timeout. Replaced Curry. Collar. Glanzer's in there also. Gustafson, shot blocked by Massey. Gustafson gets it back outside to Prouty. Looks for some help. To Strandy, driving the baseline all the way under. Strandy really showed some quickness there, and Hamlin moves out to a 4-point lead. 3.5 to go, third quarter. Kent Miller to Glanzer. Dave Jones, Miller sliding in the lane, a little wide, but he's fouled by Strandy. Strandy's second of the half, second team foul. Strandy goes over to have a word with Coach Dick Basinger.
2 games today were decided by a string of points. Del Rapids won their game this afternoon, scoring 16 straight. Custer scored 17 straight tonight in winning over Andy Central, and right now Hamlin has a string of 9 consecutive points.
At the line as Kent Miller gets the first one. Randy Taschner, T-A-S-C-H-N-E-R, has come on for Hamlin. Second shot by Miller connects both of them. It's 46-44. Strandy went out of the game for Hamlin as Taschner came on. Stevenson driving all the way to the end line, little long. Rebound, Brian Jacobson, good. 8 points for Jacobson, the first of the second half for him. Hamlin by 4 again. Letcher outside the Glanzer. He's over to the top of the key. He's dangerous. Little long. Rebound Miller. Spinning into the lane. Hits off the glass too hard. Rebound by Gustafson. And a foul's going to be called on Miller. Trying to make the steal away from Stevenson. 2 team fouls on each team now. 2:47 to play, third quarter. It's a 48-44 ball game, Hamlin County. Mike Prouty hooks a pass over to Stevenson. Long, high archer, short, air ball. Massey will control it for Freeman. Over to Letcher. Lead pass up, intercepted by Prouty, or by Jacobson. Intended for Miller. Now off to Prouty. Good give and take to Stevenson, right back to Prouty. Prouty's 4th field goal, 9 points, and all of the points coming here in the third quarter. Miller. Foul is called on number 43, Taschner. 3rd team foul, his first. Glanzer, no, Letcher will check out. And Waltner back in for Freeman.
This ties the biggest lead of the evening. Hamlin led earlier in the ballgame, 18-12, a 6-point lead. They now lead 50-44.
2 shots for Kent Miller, and he's 4 out of 4 from the line. So he's not the one to foul. 5 out of 5 now. That gives him 15 points. He had 5 field goals all in the first half. He's 6 out of 6 from the line. 16, that's just about his average of 17. Prouty in control for the Chargers across the timeline with 2 minutes left, third period. 50-46 Hamlin. Gustafson knocked out of his hands. Going to be out of bounds to Freeman.
Great hustling, Jim, right there by Kent Miller. He forced that turnover.
You almost got a clipping charge there. Here's Glanzer across the timeline for the Chargers. Over to Dave Jones at the baseline. Lob pass to Massey. Hooks it up good. Boy, 6'6" junior, or senior, and he is deadly about 6 feet along that baseline, I'll tell you. Gustafson off the glass, little hard. Rebound by Jones. Up to Miller, Waltner, and he's fouled by Prouty. Prouty's first 3rd team foul, 4th team foul against Hamlin. Did anything? Hamlin led at the quarter stop 2016. Freeman led at the half 36-33. We got a minute 25 to go here, and it's a tie game as Massey hits. Who hit that?
Massey.
Massey gets his 20th point.
8th time the game's been tied.
50 all with a minute 5 to go in the third period. Wally Gustafson over to Prouty. Spinning jumper by Taschner, no good. Tipped in, it's holding. Who got it?
Number 25, Jim, that will be Brian Jacobson.
Brian Jacobson gets the tip. 52-50 with 48 seconds in the third quarter. And it's been like this all the way. If you just joined us. Dave Jones lost it. Picked up by Mike Stevenson. No good. Battle for the ball, and Waltner comes down with it, but we got a foul on Freeman's Barry Glanzer. That's only the 3rd team foul against the Flyers. 38 seconds to play in the third quarter. It'll be out of bounds to Hamlin. Jacobson will put it in play. In the corner to Gustafson. Clock running down to a half a minute now in the third period. Got a couple of scores from that North Central Regional tourney we'll pass along to you. Mankato defeated UNO 95-73 for third at halftime. North Dakota leads Wisconsin Green Bay 38-32. Prouty, they're going to try to get one shot away. Tipped out of bounds by hustling Dave Jones. He thought it was off the fingertips of Tashner, but the officials say no, it'll be Hamlin's ball. Now I believe we're going to have a jump ball.
Jones convinced one of the officials that he did not tip the ball out, so we got a double call here, and we'll jump it up.
Tashner and Jones jumping at the Hamlin free line. 7 seconds to play, third quarter, 52-50 Hamlin. There's the tip, going to be controlled by Waltner. Have to hurry, fires, no good at the buzzer. End of the third quarter. Hamlin County 52, and Freeman off of that third quarter. Freeman 5 of 13, 38.5%. Hamlin 9 of 21 for 43%. Starting the final 8 minutes now. Here's the tip, handled by Gustafson. Prouty, back to Jacobson. Stevenson off the glass. 54-50. Stevenson with his 12th point of the game. He's been averaging 21. So they've held him down pretty good. Mike Waltner over to Glanzer. With him is Prouty defensively. Jones. Stevenson back off. They're trying to sandwich Miller in. Shot rolls off. Gustafson again off the iron with that ball. Gives back to Prouty. Hamlin nursing a 2-point lead in the first minute of play of the fourth quarter. Long shot is up and good by Doug Strandy, and a 6-point lead again for Hamlin. Their biggest spread has been 6 throughout in the game. Kent Miller, Dave Jones lobs it to Miller, up an easy layup. Both finals. All right, in Region 5 play tonight at Springfield, Mitchell over Parkston, 71-57. This is Class A play. And at Madison, Madison had trouble, but got by the Flandreau Indians, 68-63. Brian Jacobson gets his 12th point. So it'll be Mitchell and Madison at Madison tomorrow night for the Region 5 championship, or Section 5 championship, to decide the final berth in next week's State A tournament. No basket, 3-second violation on Freeman. Kerry Collar checks in, Brad Letcher checks in, Davy Jones and Mike Waltner goes out, and Freeman wants a timeout with 6:21 to go in the game. Hamlin leads 58-52. All right. Jacobson brings it in play to Gustafson. To Strandy along the baseline. Strandy driving around. Massey got it in. And a whistle, offensive charging foul. The basket will count, but an offensive charging foul on Strandy.
The basket is good by Strandy. Charging foul is called on Strandy.
An 8-point lead for Hamlin, and that's the biggest lead of the game, and that was the 5th team foul against the Chargers. The foul committed after the basket. So it'll be a 1-on-1 for Kent Miller. And he's 6 out of 6. Only one that's made any free throws for Freeman. The other 2 shot by Keith Massey, missed them both. Now he's 7 out of 7 and 19 points for Miller, above his average of 17 for the year. Bonus shot. Got it. 60-54. Cuts the lead to 6, so the biggest spread, 8 points, was short-lived by Hamlin. Gustafson in the corner. Strandy at the baseline. Triple teamed. Tried to get it underneath, tipped away. Handled by Prouty. Long range shot. Good. Basket counts, and he's fouled by Collar. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That's the fourth team foul against the Flyers. Crowdy, with 5 field goals and 1 out of 1 from the free line for 11 points, and he scored it all here in the second half. And he's 2 out of 2 from the line. 5 out of 6 from the free line for Hamlin as a team. Pass up to Miller. Over to Waltner. Here's Massey. Blocked, but Strandy comes out with it. Release pass down to the lead man is Jacobson. And it's an 11-point lead now for Hamlin, their biggest spread. Timeout is called by the Flyers with 5.5 to go. And the Chargers have raced to an 11-point lead, 65-54.
15-4 and take that 65-54 lead. The Flyers, Bill, could be in trouble.
All right, Dave Jones in the corner, gets it to Miller, slides into the lane, but we got a foul on Stevenson. That's his first. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Kent Miller. They continue to foul Miller, and he's the only buddy that is shooting free throws for Freeman, and he's 8 out of 8. Massey's been the only other one on the line, and he missed his only 2 attempts.
Jim, we billed the first half as a great offensive game. The Hamlin defense here in the second half and holding Miller to 1 field goal and Massey to 3 field goals has definitely been a factor in this game.
Miller is 9 out of 9 from the free line, and he has 21 points now. 12 from the field, only 1 field goal in the second half, and he's 10 out of 10 from the free line. What's the record on free throws, Bill? There's a block pass, Miller, up the collar, layup, good. And it's suddenly 65-58, and the 11-point lead is dropped to 7. Crowdy. Freeman pressing, Doug Strandy in the corner to Gustafson. Back out to Crowdy. And there's a steal by Collar. Coming all the way. Layup. Good. Basket counts, and he's fouled by Crowdy. We got a turnaround, and Coach Dick Maysinger wants a Hamlin timeout. 4:57 to play. 65-60 Hamlin.
And Hamlin's been getting real balanced scoring from Stevenson, Jacobson, Strandy, and Crowdy.
Kerry Collar to try to make it a 3-point play now with the free throw. Collar's first time at the line. He got it at 65-61. An 11-point lead a moment ago has dropped to 4 for Hamlin. Strandy over to Gustafson. Now back out to Crowdy. Right wing to Jacobson. Here is Stevenson, and a foul is called on Jones, giving Stevenson a little shove. Kent Miller for Freeman had 5 field goals the first half. He has only 1 so far in the second. Massey was 7 field goals the first half and 3 here in the second half. Stevenson with a 1-and-1. Stevenson is 2 out of 2, 10 points. 4:42 remaining in the game. No good. Rebound handled by Dave Jones for Freeman. Off to Waltner, or to Letcher, now to Miller, to Glanzer. Hooks to Miller, fakes, slides under, hooks it up short, rebound Miller, and the foul is called on Strandy. Strandy's 5th foul, and he goes out of the ball game at 4:27 with 19 points, 8 in the second half.
Jim, do you think that great tournament experience the Flyers had last year and winning the state tournament had some effect? They refused to crack here, being down by 11. They came right back, and if Miller can hit 2 here, they're within a basket.
Randy Tashler replaces Doug Strandy, who was fouled out. Strandy was tough on the boards tonight. Miller misses his first free shot. Rebound is handled by Crowdy. Crowdy still driving behind the key at 65-61. They threw it away, but trying to make the save was Stevenson off the leg of Kent Miller, who fell down. Strandy had 8 rebounds on the game and 19 points. Pretty good night's work. Coming down to the 4-minute mark, here's Stevenson. Knocked out of his hand, stolen by Collar. Collar driving down court through the traffic. Bounce pass to Glanzer. Pumps it up. It'll be short. Rebound underneath by Letcher. He's fouled by Teisner. This will be 2 for Letcher. .355 remaining, 65-61. Next week in the State A tournament, first round pairings, Lincoln plays Douglas at 1 o'clock. Miller will take on Brookings. Aberdeen Central plays Spearfish, and Yankton will meet the winner of tomorrow night's title game of Section 5 between Mitchell and Madison. All right, Teisner goes out. Number 35, Brad Zimprich checks in for Hamlin. 2 shots for Letcher. First time at the line, first one is no good. He's scoreless so far in this contest. Second shot now. Got this one, and it's a 3-point lead for Hamlin. Full court press for the Flyers. Prouty driving. Collar with him. Over to Stevenson, drives across the line, leaves it for Zimprich. Baseline to Stevenson. Into Zimprich. Got it off the glass. 67-62 Hamlin. We'll have more action from the bench of Freeman. The first opportunity here. Collar. Good, cool little poised guard. Glanzer for a sophomore. Pretty cool. Tipped away, but Collar handles it. Back over to Glanzer in the corner.
Flyers right now with playing without both Massey and Miller.
Here's Glanzer. Cut off. Outside it comes to Collar. Long shot. Good by Kerry Collar. That's his 3rd field goal of the second half. Gives him 11 points.
And Collar almost had the steal there.
Hamlin's ball. Here comes Miller back in. Replaces number 22. Mike Waltner. 2:55 to go. Gustafson down to Zimprich. Chased defensively by Jones. Outside to Prouty. And they throw it away.
The quick Freeman Flyer defense, which their quickness hadn't mattered in this game until the last couple of minutes, beginning to force the Chargers into some turnovers.
Prouty just completely threw that one away. 2:40 to go in the game. 67-64. Hamlin in a tight one. Here is Miller trying to slide away. Fall away jumper, no good. Rebound by Zimprich for Hamlin. Gives off to Prouty. Collar deflects it away. We have a timeout called by Hamlin with 2:28 to go in the game. And it's Sigma Dealers, Max Pasley distributor, and your Sony dealer. Buy Zip Feeds, the brand you can trust. The producers of Pioneer Seed Corn, and by Gifford Hill Irrigation. There's a block pass by Miller going in for the triple. He got it. And another timeout is wanted by Hamlin. Over to Gustafson. And they call a timeout with 2:13 to go. And Freeman. All right. 2:13 remaining in this game. Jacobson puts it in. Play to Gustafson. Down to Prouty across the timeline. Prouty hooks it over to Jacobson. Now to Prouty. Back out to Gustafson. Perhaps they're going to try to draw some fouls here. Over to Prouty.
That's a mistake.
Both teams are in the 1-1 situation. Minute 50 to go now with 67-66 Hamlin by 1. And a foul is called on Miller. That's his 3rd. 3 on Jones. Nobody in really any foul trouble. Doug Strandy fouled out of the Hamlin lineup with 4:27 to play in this game about 3 minutes ago. Stevenson at the line with a 1-1, and he's 2 out of 3. 12 points. No good. Rebound Miller. Gives off to Barry Glanzer. Glanzer across the timeline with a minute 40. Nobody leaving this arena. Glanzer driving in for the layup. Got it.
You just saw the complete evaporation of an 11-point lead.
68-67. It's Freeman by 1. Stevenson now. Stolen away by Collar. And a foul is going to be called on Stevenson. And Stevenson draws his third foul of the game. Collar will be at the line with a 1-and-1.
Win or lose, Jim, what a tribute to Coach Ron Bennett and his Flyers. 4 minutes and 11 seconds ago, they trailed by 11 points, 65-54. Right now, they own a 1-point lead at 68-67. Collar has a chance on the 1-and-1.
It's good against the bonus. .119 to play in the game. Bonus shot by Collar. No good. Rebound is going to be handled and tipped up by Gustafson into Miller, and Miller gets it in there for a 4-point lead for Freeman now. Minute 5 to go. Here's Stevenson. Jump shoots. In and out. No good. Rebound. Going to be handled by Zimprich. Shoots. Short. Rebound picked off by Miller, and he's fouled by Jacobson.
I can't remember in a long time such a turnaround in such a short space of time as we've seen tonight.
Dick Basiger's a little excited and hot there on the sideline.
At the line, shooting a 1-and-1 is Kent Miller. He's 10 out of 11. 11 out of 12 now.
Bill, I just don't believe what I'm seeing.
72-67, a 5-point lead for Hamlin County with 57 seconds to play. No good. Rebound by Jacobson. Goes off to Prouty. Prouty pumps it up. In and out. It won't hold for him. Here's the rebound shot by Stevenson. No good. Up for the shot. Won't climb over the rim. Again, no good. And here is Gustafson. We got a foul on whom? Brad Letcher. They had about 4 shots there, and it wouldn't go in the net for them.
What's been their strong point all night? Their shooting has deserted them here in the last couple of minutes.
Gustafson at the line. He'll shoot a pair. There's a 1-and-1. 1-and-1. He got it. He earns the bonus. 72-68. It's not over with yet. 4-point lead for Freeman with 41 seconds to play. Shot up. No good. Rebound Miller. Massey's not been in there for quite a spell. Here's Jones. Up to Glanzer. Glanzer, they let him go all the way, and that may wrap it up. 74-68 with 26 seconds. Long shot by Jacobson, too long. Tipped up, good. Who got it?
Zimprich, I believe.
Zimprich will give it to. 74-70 and time running out on the Chargers. A foul called on Stevenson. That's his fourth.
I believe officially they gave that basket to Jacobson.
They give the basket to Jacobson, Bill. Brian Jacobson. 16 for Jacobson. He's only been averaging 12. At the line is Collar with a 1-and-1. Only 15 seconds to play now. Freeman's just about got it wrapped up. Collar hit 75-70. Collar with a bonus shot. No good. Rebound picked off by Zimprich. Comes down to Prouty. Here is Stevenson's shot short. Tipped up. Zimprich. Jacobson it was. 75-72 with 2 seconds. So Freeman will move into the semifinals and still have a chance to retain their championship. We'll have a jump ball with 1 second. Kent Miller and Wally Gustafson will jump at the Freeman circle. The Chargers had an 11-point lead, and Freeman came roaring them back against the Chargers. Overcame an 11-point deficit to wrap it up. There's the tip. The ball game is over. The final score is Freeman 75, Hamlin County 72. We'll be back with a wrap-up in a moment.
So the Freeman Flyers have avenged an earlier season loss to the Hamlin Chargers, winning with a great comeback effort when it looked like Hamlin had sewed the ball game up in the fourth quarter, leading by 11 points. Freeman, not to be denied and not giving up, came charging back to win it 75-72 to go into the semifinals tomorrow night. They'll play the Custer Wildcats in the second semifinal game. So the Freeman Flyers, defending champions, will go one more step toward a successful defense of their crown. Ipswich will meet Del Rapids in the first semifinal game tomorrow night. Then the Custer Wildcats will try to stop the Freeman Flyers in quest of their second consecutive crown and trying to become the fifth team in South Dakota Class B tournament history to win the title back-to-back. We want to give a great deal of credit to the Hartford West Central Band, under the direction of Bob Rasmussen, have been providing this very fine band music for the first day session of the state Class B. As he's getting congratulated by some of the Freeman fans, and Dick Basinger, who of course hoped to wind up his coaching career with a state championship, finds his team ousted in the first round. As a lot of fans said before the tournament started, this would be the championship game, Hamlin versus Freeman tonight. Of course, they have a long way yet to go. They have to go through 2 more ball games to win the title, but Hamlin and Freeman, the number 1 and number 3 ranked teams in the regular season poll, coming into the first round, paired against each other. A tough break, you might say, for these 2 clubs who could possibly have met in the championship game had they been selected in opposite brackets.